Well, quick few words. I know before Nic, because he's going to address in a minute, I'll just speak in English. Basically, the whole idea, there's a guy we are neglecting, or maybe nobody knows about it, that there is a mind behind all of this setup, which is Snooker Gym. If you know what he's not many people. He came to me 8-9 months back, and we had a training session, we had a good game, we had a good chat, and he went to Nic Barrow for a few sessions, for his personalized session. And then, because he's a businessman, it clicked him, why don't we, instead of people going to Nic Barrow, why don't we spread him all the world? So that was the concept, was behind to have same sort of a room, same sort of equipment, the tools, the training, and certified coaches as well of his level, which he certified. So thank you very much for, on the behalf of all city, actually not just city, on behalf of Pakistan, I would like to say thank you to come up with the idea, and to Mr. Khawarsha sahab, who's always been a kind, and his personality is so charming that everybody loves it for this. So it was basically a three-way thing. So we all sit together for so many months, and then we approached him, and it was very kind of him to accept our offer, and now we are standing in result of that. So that's it. I think for the past 10-12 days he was with us, and we tried to help him as good, comfortable, stay. And I hope you enjoyed it, and you can explain in a minute. So, and we would like him to come again and again on certain manners, and in coming days and coming years and months. And the training I had was such an advanced training, and his research is like I've never seen any player working on these lines, which he is working with his students. So that is one of the new things which we've learned, that snooker is always about flow and continuity. So, well, we'll start working on our Pakistani students with me, and I'll help all my students in coming as well as I'm part of my association. So we have already planned to do. So I would like to thank you once again for coming and helping me out for my students. Mr. Nic Barrow, star of the day, star of the world. Yeah. Please, Nic Barrow.
Yeah, thank you. So, what am I going to say? Does anybody know?
Never seen you blushing. Never seen you blushing before.
It's the reflection of these. So, thank you so much for being so kind and coming to visit us and support this project. It really means a lot to me. On every level. So thank you so much to everybody who has come here today and made the effort. Thank you. My dream when I was a teenager was to create an encyclopedia of knowledge for snooker that could go everywhere in the world. And I used to write on my desk in my bedroom. It was called the Book of Truth. I started with, and I wrote down little ideas that I discovered about snooker and life and some philosophy as well. And so many years later, after having competed for 7 years as a pro, as part of my research really into what it's like to be a player, then I moved into coaching. I felt I couldn't delay my coaching anymore. So when I was 28, I moved into this wonderful world and travelled now 49 countries I've been to, and met many wonderful thousands of snooker players, including my good friend Zach, who at the beginning of this year came to visit me in the academy, which is very much like this room, in England, in my hometown, and he managed to, because he's a successful franchise board, and in his own right, and we were discussing over a sandwich one day, I think, about what's important in the world and what do we want our legacy to be. And he drew out of me that my legacy is to help people play better snooker. And then he made a suggestion that got me thinking. Zach said, well, instead of people coming the world coming to Nic Barrow, why don't we bring Nic Barrow to the world?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Because not everybody can come to see me, and I can't see everybody, but if we can multiply the tools and lessons, the methods, ideas that I've uncovered over the years, then this is the first step in that cascade, that waterfall of knowledge across the world. So I really acknowledge your vision and your passion and your friendship as well.
Thank you. Thank
So, and a couple of words about my good friend Arshad.
I hope they're good ones.
Yeah, so the reason I was confident and comfortable with working with Arshad right from the outset, before we, in fact, the first time I saw his achievements and his work and background and knowledge, I was comfortable with his work ethic, knowledge of business, knowledge of people, knowledge of playing, knowledge of coaching, and general people skills, and his soulful approach to what he does. So, thank you.
All because of you taught me so much for the past 10 days, and you know, before 6:30 he says you're not certified until unless you clear
Yes.
this last drill.
Sir,
And
one moment.
we were supposed to finish at 6, and I wasn't able to do that by 6, so we had to spare extra time, and we with the grace of Almighty I did it, and it was a wonderful experience, and I did it with the full marks at that time. So also I am starting my own YouTube channel in Urdu. मैं सर YouTube चैनल स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ इन्हीं की तरह, लेकिन उर्दू ज़ुबान में, जिसमें फ्री ऑनलाइन कोचिंग मैं दे रहा हूँ अपने पूरे पाकिस्तान में। तमाम सब्जेक्ट्स के ऊपर, तमाम एस्पेक्ट्स के ऊपर, जो लोग नहीं पहुँच सकते पूरे पाकिस्तान में, I'm actually trying to copy his method just in Urdu, because most of the guys in our country can't understand English what they are saying. So we're gonna probably work on the same lines. Yes.
So, after all your hard work and research and study and watching hundreds of videos before the training week, so I'm very proud and privileged and excited to offer you, firstly, your, should we have,
Rana Sahib, please.
Please.
Present with him. I mean,
Why don't you present this to? Okay, let's do it. So first of all, level 1, coach level 1. I don't know if you'd like to hand that to Mr. Arshad. I think I can shake his hand. You open that hand.
Well done.
So that was just the beginning. There is also level 2.
bring me up here, please. Shastra Babi, please. Very good. And he's always been supportive to us, and
Level 2.
Right, that gives you.
yes, sure.
And
Thank you.
one more. There's one more to go.
Yeah, come on. I would like to have Zach here as well, please.
Yeah. Go on, guys.
Guys, come on, yeah. Shastra, please. Zilli sir, please. Please with me. Yeah, please. Honored. If we can do it.
One more. One more.